All right, y'all. So as the title says, this is going to be a CRM breakdown. So this was a request I got from a DM a few days ago. Um, I want to show you all how you can use ChatGPT to make yourself a Google Sheet CRM. All right. My belief is the best CRMs are the ones you use. So you don't need to go and spend a bunch of money on a CRM a month. You can just make something uh, that you can use. So what a CRM is essentially a way to manage contacts. So if you are DMing people on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, if you are doing outreach for your business as a startup founder or as a new entrepreneur, this is a system you need because after you make a call, you have to have a follow-up system. After you have people that told you, hey, it's a maybe, or hey, could you call me back at this time? You need a way to track that. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is show you that this is essentially what I did. So I made a CRM using ChatGPT, a CRM a CRM Google Sheet. I just wanted a polished lead tracker with drop down menus and automatic follow up flags, color coded follow up queue. Y'all can read. All right. So I'm not gonna read all that, but essentially that's what I put in there, and then it made a CRM for me. I've been dealing with CRMs for almost 2 decades now, so I know what I'm looking at. But for those of y'all who've never seen it before, I would screenshot this and or take notes on this and use these notes in your prompt in ChatGPT. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get into the CRM and what it is there for, right? So, this is a simple prospecting CRM. You're gonna open the lead tracker and replace the three sample rows with real prospects. So let's go to lead tracker. So everything's down here at the bottom. All right. Lead tracker. I'm gonna take these three. I got lead ID right here. I'm gonna put in what's actually there. Okay. Now what's important here? The name. Who did I call? What company are they with? Where did I contact them at? Did I contact them on Twitter, LinkedIn, email, Instagram? Was it real life? Right? Did I use um, a TikTok DM, whatever the thing is, right? What's the name of their profile? What industry are they in? What date were they added as a contact? That means what date did you contact them? What's the relationship? Is it cold? Is it familiar? Is it warm, hot? Is it a client already? All right. We want to know what that is. Last interaction. I like the recent post. I actually sent them a DM. Or, we talked on the phone, right? Last contact date, next follow up. When's the next time I plan on calling this, following up with this person, right? These things matter on the next follow up because it shows us our follow up flag, right? These functions, the way I have this, the way that this Google Sheet is set up, it's going to be color coded. So it's imperative that you put in here what the status is, right? Is it a proposal? Has a proposal been sent? Is it a client? Is it a closed? Is this a contact that's closed and they have said no? All right. Is this a person who's asked, hey, don't contact me anymore? Is this a person that's warm? They're engaging. Hey, they're researching. So they're saying, hey, let me think about it. I need to look at your proposal. All right. Okay. Now we want to put in again when we put in our contact date and then our next follow up, we're going to have our follow-up flag is going to show due today, overdue, upcoming, so on and so forth, because we have a follow-up queue right here, right? And we'll get to that point in a second, right? I just want you to show y'all how powerful this CRM is. That just again, it's on Google Sheet. It's free, y'all. It's free. Okay. And if you want it, by the way, I'll just send it to you. Okay. So notes. Look, every time you contact somebody, you need to write a note in there. All this here, it helps you. Again, like I said at the beginning of this call, beginning of this video, is the best CRM is the CRM that you use. Okay. Now, we go into daily activity. So I made this on the 22nd. Today's the 23rd. How many new leads do we have? How many comments do we have? How many replies, likes, DMs sent, so on and so forth. We're going to fill this out via some of these things are going to be here in our lead tracker, right? They're going to automatically update here, right? But we can also upload them here as well in our comment section, right? We can, in these sections right here, in these rows, we can go in and update like that. DM sent, email sent. How many conversations do we have? We booked 8 calls. We have, oops, we have 4 sales that day, right? And we can, and then we can just keep track of what we're doing, what our activity is day by day. Another thing, too, I want to go back to this lead tracker. We need to also track potential value. Okay. We need to know how much money is on the line. All right. What are we pitching these people on? Are we pitching them on, a $497 offer, or are we pitching them on a $5,000 offer, a $20,000 offer? Right. Okay. Again, I know I had a video about a prospect and workflow breakdown. This is a CRM breakdown. All right. You if you're watching this, you may not be in sales. You might not have had a sales background, but you found yourself in a situation where you need to have a strong understanding of sales, or at least a general idea of sales. Okay. Whether you're on the sales side or you're going to be hiring people to do this for you, you need to know how to do this. Okay. This is something that is it's a little technical, but it can go a really long way. All right. So now we broke down our lead tracker. We broke down daily activity. This is important. Okay. The more you track your analytics and your actions, the more you can understand what is working and what is not working day in and day out. Okay. Now let's get into follow up queue. These are our due dates. Okay. Warm prospect, example lead, call prospect. We got our platforms already filled in. Other, right? We can put in, hey, I met this person on YouTube. I met a person on Twitter, LinkedIn, email, so on and so forth. All right. What was the conversation? Is it just a researching conversation? Researching conversation, it was just answering questions. They want to know more information. Are they engaging? Hey, look, I like this, but I want to know more of this. I want this and this and that. You can judge that conversation right here in the status of that conversation. All right. Then we go into what was the last action you took with that prospect? All right. I like the recent post. They sent me a message. They responded to my email. All right. They called me back. They blocked me. All right. What's going to be next action? Okay. And also another thing I want to say as well, y'all, you have to fill this out as soon as you finish a call. Okay. Don't think you're gonna remember all these calls. Okay. Go through and put it in your lead tracker right here. Update your daily activity immediately. Update the follow-up queue immediately after you finish a call. Okay. On this, as a salesperson, okay, again, like I said, a lot of y'all, this is y'all's first time. If you're watching this, it's more likely you're new to sales, right? So if you're watching this, you got to understand your memory is going to be faulty. Some people are going to sound the same. People have similar names, right? So it's imperative that you fill in the days correctly, fill in your leads and how they work correctly, so you can know what you need to do the next day. Do not depend on your memory. Okay. Next, what's the priority here? High, medium, low. Has this task been completed? Yes or no? Be honest with yourself. There's no reason to lie to yourself. You're the person that's going to be looking at this prospect. I'm sorry, the CRM. Let me see, make sure y'all can see me. All right, perfect. Sharing my screen. All right. So next, we got our dashboard. All right, look at that. I just put in a couple things, leads added. Right. I just filled this in just a little bit. Right. But all these things, if you look right here, these are all have formulas attached to it. So our dashboard is connected to follow-up queue, daily activities, lead trackers, and our list right here, right? All these things matter, and they all fill in, right? Thank God for ChatGPT, because this is amazing. All right. These are things that people used to pay all this money for. Again, I will happily send this link to y'all so you can have this yourself. Don't think you gotta make it up for yourself. Don't even think you gotta do the prompt. I will send you this link myself. I gotta do is shoot me a DM and I'll send it to you. Okay. But by doing this, by filling in everything correctly, all right, let me go daily workflow. Let's fill it out just a little more. All right. So going in and we found the prospects, we add them to the lead tracker, engage with the content, we comment and reply. That's specific to Twitter, that daily workflow right there. But then this graph right here, understanding our platform performance, imagine how you can track this over 30 days, 60 days, over a quarter. You can see what platforms work the best if we're doing consistent effort day in and day out, right? So this 30-day prospect and CRM dashboard is going to work best if you are consistent, all right? Hope y'all got something from this. Ain't gonna talk y'all head off about all this. All right. I think this is straightforward. If you want to mess around with this, like I said, if you want the link, guys, I'm happy to send a link to you. No cost to you. If you like it, share it. All right. Thanks, y'all.